Name's Kevin Murphy, and I'm an emerging technology specialist over here at Dell EMC. And I want to talk to you today a little bit about a new technology that's hot on the market. It's called NVMe. NVMe is a very, like I said, hot topic within the industry. A lot of other competitors are innovating around this technology as well. But we want to talk about Dell EMC's approach and why we're doing NVMe right. So to begin, NVMe is basically what we would call the newest, highest performing, and highest available storage class, I guess you would say. Uh, Similar to Flash, what we've been innovating around for the last decade. So before we get into this, we're gonna bring in a small example here. Let's look at the world's data right now or applications as this snow globe that I have in my hand. This is something that I picked up on my travels while out skiing in Montana. If you take every single grain or snowflake, I should say, within the snow globe, that can represent all the world's application and data today. Now, within the next 10 to 20 to 30 years, all the snow on the mountains that I was in, or that I was on, excuse me, out in Montana, that can represent the amount of growth and the amount of data that we're going to see within that time frame. So, being able to harness that data and having the power to basically make sure that that data is stored in the right way, as well as secure and as well as efficiently, is where NVMe really comes in. So, before we jump into NVMe, we're going to go back and we're going to take it back to flash technology, which is something that Dell EMC has innovated around, like I said, for the last decade. We were the first to market with solid state drives in 2008, implementing them into our arrays. So, number one, we own 2x the share of our next vendor because we were the first to market with them and because we innovate around them so efficiently. NVMe is a lot like Flash. Being able to innovate around that, especially using industry standards for our NVMe deployments, is definitely going to help when you have competitors that try to make their own in-house, which don't meet those industry standards. That's why Dell EMC has that trusted vision. So if you think about storage in itself or looking at array, we have three components that we really want to create our new technologies around. That's powerful architecture, simple operation, and trusted innovation. So let's start with powerful architecture. Excuse me. In every single array, you have two controllers. So in each component or each controller, you have compute. In each array, you have compute, memory, as well as front end to back end connectivity. Excuse me. Now, when looking at competitors, each competitor only has one controller that is active at all times. So we have active controllers where they have active passive controllers. Now what this means is that essentially we can isolate just the failed component and keep everything else online, where the competitors will only be able to utilize that other component once their array has had some sort of failure. So being able to have that high availability and high resiliency is going to give you the most powerful architecture through Dell EMC, and that is what is built into our NVMe architected appliances that we're putting out in the market today. So that ends our discussion around powerful architecture. Then we go to simple operation. Being able to simplify workloads from block, file, mainframe, IBMI, all in the same array are going to allow you to consolidate down. Being able to work off one single array is also going to simplify your environment, but working off of that array, you're going to be able to use things like a simple GUI, such as like HTML5, which will allow you to run these applications and run your entire system off even an Android or an iPhone app. Now, the best part around the simplicity of it, or the simple operation, is our future proof loyalty program. Now, you're going to get a couple things out of this future proof loyalty program. One is a 3-year satisfaction guarantee. So, if anything goes wrong, you're going to be able to, contact us. We'll be able to remediate that problem with you, as well as all inclusive softwares. Gone are the days of a la carte softwares that you have to pay for additionally, which some of our competitors are still doing, as well as hardware investment protection. We understand that things can break, so we're going to give you that investment protection to make sure that everything is covered, as well as clear pricing, which is huge because number one, you're not only going to be able to see what this is going to cost you for the next 1 to 2 years, but 3 to 5 years. Being able to have no incurred fees that are going to surprise you down the road. But the best part about this is everything is free. So being able to tie that in when you see other competitors charging a lot of money for this, that really brings in that simplicity aspect of it. So that's powerful architecture, simple operation, and then trusted innovation is our third one. We base all of our technology off storage class memory for NVMe. So SCM is basically the new TLC for flash. It is going to be faster. It's going to be closer to writing to the code of what a compute level would do, as well as what a RAM level would do. So being able to have just end-to-end availability a lot quicker, giving you availabilities of 6 nines or better, as well as encryption built into NVMe itself, and sync, async, and metro in between, all without compromise, being able to encrypt that data, giving you that trusted, basically, guarantee that's going to make sure that all of your data as well as your customers' data is safe, secure, and accessed in a way that you're not going to have to worry about any sort of threats within your IT environment. So that being said, when we look at Dell EMC's portfolio and we look at the trusted innovation, the powerful architectures that we already apply, provide our customers, as well as a simple operation that really ties all this together. NVMe is one of the biggest innovations within the Dell EMC portfolio today, and it's something that we believe is going to be a huge differentiator within the markets moving forward. So we hope that you will take this advantage to talk to us at Dell EMC about your next innovation around NVMe. Thank you.